What is up guys, Killerkev here, and today on the 8-bit series we are going to be making Cosmo. Yes, we made Wanda off the Fairy Godparents. You want to see that annotations at the end, but we're going to be doing Cosmo this one. And for the colours that you're going to need, black, gold, wool or just the white. You're going to need one sort of darker blue, and then you're obviously going to need a variation of lighter blues, which is going to just be one standard colour, but we're going to use probably about 15 or 10, not entirely too sure yet, but you only need one contrasting to the lighter one. And you're going to need lime green for his eyes. Yes, I said eyes, which is a little bit weird. And also his hair. Now, just sort this out. I should have done this before, but oh well. There we go. So what I like to do is never build anything on the ground, and what we're going to start doing is with his wand. Now he is actually facing towards the right, so we're going to come over just a little bit more to the right and just build up. As I say, never build anything on the ground. Not too high, because obviously this is the bottom part of his wand. So from the bottom part of his wand, you just want to put a block, and then from there you want to make it a 4 block going up, so in total, so 4 like so. And the second block to the bottom, come one out to the left. Put a gold one on top of that. This is going to be, the gold is going to be for his wand and his crown. That's the only bit it's going to be for. Next to the gold block facing towards the left, you want to put another black block, gold on top, and then you want to come another 4 going out towards the left this way. A lot, 2, 3, 4, like so. From there, again in the middle one up next from that, and then you want to make a 4 block on top of this one. So if you know what I mean, it's something like this. If you remove that, there's a 4 block, and 4 block on top of that. And either side, just place a block, just either side, black block either side of this. Gold block on this one, facing towards the right, black block on top of that. Come out an extra 1 black block, 1 on top of that. And then we're coming down now, and it should make an L. So again, 4, this one, there we go. Easiest way to do this, put 2 black blocks underneath, and make 2 just like so. And that's obviously his little wand. Obviously the last one as well, when we were doing Wanda, it didn't actually look anything like it until we finished it. Now if you've actually seen the thumbnail for it, it's very close to Wanda. It probably is exactly like Wanda. So if it doesn't look anything like it is at the moment, or getting to be, or close to that, then it will, but you give it a little bit of time. Also as well, I totally forgot, I don't know why I did totally forgot, because it's probably one of the main things, is you're going to need white stained clay. So I'll let you pull up your inventory now, and get some white stained clay. This is going to be for his skin. Lost that one, there we go. It's going to be for his skin, which you're going to need. So from, obviously, I'm going to say these blocks up here. Obviously the 4th one we've just placed here. You're going to come up 1, come 1 to the left, 1 on top, 1 to the left, and 1 on top. And then from here you want to come 2 high, 1, 2, and then back down from that 1 that we just placed originally, and come another 3 along. 3. So it's a 4 in total, so 4 and 3. What you can do is grab your white stained clay now, which is going to be a little bit of his hand. You're going to put 3 along the bottom, another 3 on top, and then 1 right in the middle of the 3 by 2, or 3 by 2 high that you just placed there. And again, just grab some black and just chop it all up, and make sure it's all nice and concealed. Now this side as well just gets a little bit more complicated. You want to put 2 on this side, and then you want to make sure it just connects like so, all the way around. Not that side, leave that side as is, but this side needs to connect. Come along an extra 1, 2, 3, so make this sort of connecting. 1 underneath that one, so there's a gap here technically. Keep that gap there, we need that gap. From this one as well, just place another 1 on top. Put a white. Now I like to use something called tacks, which obviously will be removed later on in the video, but this one is not a tack, this is going to be kept here, so please do not remove this, keep that there. So on top of that, going towards the left, is going to be another black block, and then from that black block is 1 in the middle. This is going to be sort of his shirt, detailing on his little boots as well. So from here, I'm going to come an extra 2, up, 1, 2, just want to make a line basically, and then underneath that as well, I'm going to make another 2. So technically it should be 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so, the 3rd one being the middle one. Grab your white, 2 white just to conceal that right underneath, and what you can actually do now is just put a massive line running all the way across. Now I'm not too sure how many this is, but personal preference wise, I'm probably going to go 10 along to be totally fair. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm happy with 10. And then from there, exactly the same underneath this side as well. You want to come 9 all the way out. So just all the way to the end apart from 1. All the way, there we go, apart from 1, as you can see. Underneath that, make a 2 underneath, so sort of makes a 4 block if you can imagine that. This one, again, come down, another 2, 2, and you want to do this pattern probably about 4 times, so this is the last one, 1, 2, and then just 1 next to that, like so. Come all the way back up here. As you can see, we've got the 2 block here. Go back to your white, and come 3, 2, 3, black on top of that, then a white. Now exactly the same the other side, just needs to conceal, that's all. Come all the way back down. Come 2 along, 1, 2. Easiest way, these are tacks, whites. Just gonna show you what I mean. And then from here as well, actually come 2 up, 1, 2. Up another 2, like so, and you can remove those tacks. Now, as weird as that looks, that's actually his feet. Yeah, pretty damn trippy, don't know why. Pretty damn trippy. So, technically, this should actually just build up to invisible stair set. I don't know what that is, I'll give you a quick example. Should look somewhat like this. This is an invisible stair set. Comes all the way up. I don't think this line in the middle is actually far enough across. It says it is. 3, 1, 3. And you got your 2, then your 1. Yeah, strange. How many boxes is along here? Oh, yeah, I was right. Ah, what's going on here? What is this for? No. Oh, okay, I see. I know. There we go. Should come one along extra, actually. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're good. Oh, actually, an extra one. Sorry. Perfect. There we go. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that. I'll have a little look at that. Sorry. There we go. I thought something was a little bit wrong. Found on the main corporate. There we go. Okay. Right. So switch back to your whites, and you want to do 2s. So 2, 2, and then obviously 1 being there because that's the end of that one. And then from there, just want to come and just put a black line just along up top here. So just put 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And these should be all invisible stair sets, which they are. See running all the way up along like so. And from this one in particular, what we're going to do is start making his wing, which is obviously the clay wall, which is that dark clay. Actually going to come into place. You can put your standard normal blue or whatever sort of colour you use. The lighter the better. This is the lightest one I can find. Dark one on top of that, and that's the rest of that one. We can actually just throw that in the bin now. There we go. Goodbye. And then from there, just build up around it to make a 4 block. 2 out from the wing on the top one, coming towards the right. 1 on top of that one. 2 out coming towards the right again. 1 underneath. 1 to the right. 2 underneath that one. 1, 2. 1 to the left now, and then we're going to come 1 to the left. 1 underneath. 1 to the left. And then just plonk 1 just right there, just to connect the wing. There's a little bit of the detailing in this one, just ever so slightly. So what we're going to do now is actually just build 1 down here, make a T all the way along, and one in the middle. As you can see, that is somewhat of a T. If you excluded all of this here, this is a T just here, 3 and then the 1 down. And then what you want to try and do is just build 1 right in the middle. So something like that. And with the rest of that, now you can actually just fill in with a little bit of white wall. We could just leave it, the person else fill it in with a little bit of white wall. All will explain. Looks like he's flipping the bird right there, but he's not. He's not at all. Right, so let's build from here. So 1 next to the darker one, black wall. 1 on top of it. And we're going to come up invisible stair sets, so like so, 1. And we're going to come up another 1. And this one here is actually going to come 3 along in total. I'm going to put a tack and a black block on top of it. Remove the tack. Same again, tack next to it, black block on top. Another black. Tack. Coming into the left now, 2 block. And from here, probably 6 in total. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add an extra 5 on top of that one. Come all the way to somewhat in the middle. Come down to 1, 2. I think there. Yeah, that looks. Oh, this thing is getting dark because I can't see shit. Probably because I ain't got my glasses on. Oh well. So, from here, just grab your green, just put 2 green next to it. This is going to be the start of his hair. We're obviously going to do his hair and then come back around to the other side of his face, just to give you a little sort of description of the skeleton. So, because obviously you guys are probably panicking right now, because this actually looks nothing like Cosmo at the moment. Nothing. Same as it did with Wanda. And usually with speed builds you can actually, or tutorials, you can actually see how they're coming along. So, with this one, or these two, very complicated. So, invisible stair sets. How many do you want to come up by? I'm going to say you want to come up a total of 6. This is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, and more. 6. There we go. And from that one, you're going to put green next to it. Come 2 black high on top of that one. And same again, visible stair set, and you want to come 5 along this one. So 1, whoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And then the 6th one, it's going to be 2 black blocks in. And put a green next to that. Black on top, come along 3. 1, 2, 3 in total. A green block, black block on top again, and it'll come 4 along in total. 3, 4. Obviously this one's going to be green block, 5 blocks along in total. 3, 4, 5, like so. Green block underneath. 2 black. Green block underneath, 2 black. What I'm going to do is come underneath this green block here and put 6 underneath, coming towards the right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so. Come back down underneath this black block that we just placed, this line, put the green. 3 black coming towards the left. A green and 2 black coming towards the left. Another green. 2 black coming towards the left. Green, a black, and underneath that is a visible stair set. And you want to go 4, so 2, 3, 4, and obviously the 5th one here being coming down 2, just down, straight down 2. Put green, and then next to that you want to put a black, hide the side, make this black on the left and L, so it just conceals that just a little bit there. And back to the furthest corner of the point, this is the tip of his hair, 1 down, 1 to the left, and then 1 down again. Now, I'll let you quick little look, see, his hair is just there, sort of builds up, because it's kind of like a point on the back, on the front of his head, so come all the way back in, use his block here, come an extra 1, visible stair set up, like so, don't panic, other 2 like that, so it should be 3 in total, and then the next one, it's going to come along 2, green block on top of that, 2, again, green block, 2, and the next one, it's a little bit trickier, come along 2, then just put 1 underneath, put another 1 underneath, and come along an extra 4 in total, 2, 3, 4, so 5 in total, sorry about that, 5 in total along here, this line here. And from this top bit here, come along an extra 3, so 5 in total again. 2, 3, so it should match up nicely. No, a little bit less, I think. Oh, the weather! Jesus, scared the shit out of me. No, remove 1 from that. That'll do. Is that right? 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I was right. 5. There we go. There we go. So what we're going to do now is just come along up here, and we're going to place 2 blocks, 1, 2, green on top of that black. Come an extra 5 next to it, 2, 3, 4, 5, and same again on that one. I'm going to put 3 instead of 2. So 1, 2, 3 from that black block as well. And we'll just come along here and build along. Where did I go? 2 there, 2 there. Yeah, I was right. Okay, we're good. We're Gucci. Everyone calm kids. 1, 2 lines, and a third. Yeah, okay. Third one up here. It's going to be a 4 block, as you can see just here. And then from there, I'm an extra 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then another 4 block underneath. Again, another 4 block. Come out just here, make another 4 block like so. Again, 1 more 4 block. And then from there, come out from this, coming towards the right, it's another 3. 1, 2, 3. Should be very close to connecting, but it isn't. green block. And from there, come 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this should connect like so. Hang on, what's going on here? If it doesn't connect, make sure it just lines up that one. I had the same problem with the Charizard in this one as well. There we go. Just make sure it just connects like so. There we go. Right, let's just do the other side of his face. So it's come from these 2 blocks here. In particular, because obviously the little bit of this is actually his eyeball. So an invisible stair set down 1 maybe. I don't know. There we go. 1. Let's have a look. Yeah, 1 like that. Another one down like that, coming towards the left. This one's going to be a 4. 2, 3, 4 in total. Visible stairs coming out to the right. We're just going to leave that for the time being. 1 next to this on the left, and that's going to come down an additional 5, so 6 in total. 3, 1, 2, 3, like so. Then we're going to put a skin next to it, and 2 more black. A skin next to that. Oh shit! Skin black, and then another skin. Well, that works. I'll take that. That's fine. That's fine. That works for me actually. Skin, and another couple of black walls next to it. 2. Another black walls like so. 2, and then 1 more, which should connect the chin up. Boom. Like so. Awesome. Okay, there we go. There we go. Woo. Ooh, actually, I'll tell you what we could do. We could just connect this up. Actually, there we go. So as you can see, skeleton is almost there. It's pretty close, as you can see. That's going to be his eye, that's going to be his eye. His mouth pretty much just running, probably very close to his eye. If we zoom all the way back actually, as you can see, slightly better. There's his feet, there's his sort of torso, there's his arm holding the wand, and his wings just at the back. So obviously now we're going to start doing a little bit of the detailing. I should tell you what, let's do the crown first. Let's get rid of the crown, because the crown is obviously a section that needs to be done on this sort of particular build. So find the 2 block that's up here somewhere. There it is. There's those 2. Grab your white, and we're going to use these as tacks. You want to come 3 along. Do 3. Grab back to your black. Put 1 there. Put another one next to it. Right on the right. There we go. You're going to remove those tacks now. You don't need those anymore. Grab your gold. Put 2 gold blocks on top of that. On either side of them, just put a black wall. And from there, you want to just put a visible stair set, and you want to probably come up 3 in total. So on the right, so 3, and then the 4th one right here, another 2 block like that. So as you can see, 3 on the right. Next to that, you want to place a gold block, and you just want to make a black L on top of that, like that. This little thing, just come up, back down and connect at the bottom of the L. 1, and then we're going to come an extra 3 along to the right. 1, 2, 3, so 4 in total. You want to come an extra 3 down. 1, 2, 3. Should connect onto the black. 1 along. 1 along. There we go. Let's have a quick look. There we go. Beautiful. Right, let's fill this bad boy in and have a little look. There we go. There's the crown, as you can see. It's pretty damn sexy. Right, there's the crown. So now I actually could just throw away this gold because we don't need this now. So let's have a quick shuffle of colours. Blue's not going to need it. It's going to be a case of lime greens, whites, and white stained clay. Okay. Right, so let's build his eye. So we left this one here in particular. If we zoom all the way back on the left, that 1 block that I told you that would brew on his eye. And these are not tacks, so please do keep them in. So I'm going to go 2, and then 2 green. And just underneath that, it's just blacks underneath, so it should be 4 in total, 4 blacks. And then 5 on the end, and 1 up. Another 2 green, 1, 2. Put a white, and another 2 green, 1, 2. Then a white, and you guessed it, another 2 green, 1, 2, like so. And then you can fill the rest of them with black. That's his pupil, as you can see. It's going to be his eye. From this little beam here as well, you can actually just come back down 1 invisible stair set, 2 invisible stair set, but this one, you want to come an extra 3 down, so 4 in total, 2, 3, 4, like so. 1 coming to the side, white on the right, 1, white on the right like that, 2 down, then a white stained clay underneath that one, black to the right, it's going to come along 4 in total, 4, a white stained clay, 2 on top of that coming towards the right, white stained clay, black on top, and actually you could just build A little bit of detail in there, which is going to be the sort of the start of his smile. This bit's going to swoop round, so if you can leave that there like that, and I'll have a little look. Remember guys, if you get stuck in the video at any point, make sure to go back in the video. It's a beauty of YouTube. For me, I've kind of fucked it up a little bit, but you get the general gist and you can always go back. For me, bear in mind guys, I only have one take to do this correctly. I've never done these before either, so chill y'all beans. So, it's all eyeballing this whole entire thing. So, next to this particular one here, let's come up an extra white stained clay. Blech. Have 4 on top of that. 2, 3, 4. White stained clay, black to the right, white stained clay, black to there. And we're going to come an extra, I think 5 in total, so 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. 1 underneath, and then just 1 to connect it like so. So you can see the little eyeballs are there. Now, easiest way to do this, come all the way to the bottom, fill in this whole bottom layer with white, come back to the first block of white, 2 green coming towards 1 to the right, so as you can see, it's absolutely annihilated the mic, it's fine. So there like that, 2 black, another 2 black, so 4 block, and then just surround that just with green on either side. Don't connect it like this, otherwise it's going to have a really weird eye, And what you can do now is with those eyes, you can actually just fill them in with white. Fill that in. Obviously his face I will speed up for you guys. I'm not going to sit here and just spam click because it's rather annoying. So let's just fill that in like so. Fill that in. Beautiful. There we go. And obviously you can finish his smile now. So we come down to this little bit over here. That's everything, and start connecting a smile. Underneath this one, white stained clay. 2 black blocks. Underneath that one, another white stained clay. And from here, 3 black blocks. White underneath. This is slightly larger now. This is going to be a 6. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn weather. 6 like that. White stained clay on top of that. 2 out to the left. Another 2 on top for a 4 block. 1 out on the left at the top of the 4 block. 2 out on the right, 1, 2, and then just 1 invisible stair set like so. As you can see, if you squint ever so slightly and just block out everything else, that is pretty much it. So all I can say now is that I'm just going to fill it in. This top bit here is obviously going to be, all of it's just going to be green, which is going to be his hair, and the rest of this is obviously his face. We're going to fill it in white stained clay. So I'll do that, and then we'll come back when it's all done. So there we have it guys, there is Cosmo off of Fairy Godparents. So if you want to check out Wanda, she is at the end of the video. She's there. If you're on obviously mobile, you're going to have to go and check through the playlist, but if you're on anything else, obviously annotations are on for you, so just make sure you click at the end of the video. Obviously guys, if you've done any pixel art yourself or done this one in particular, I'd love to see it. Post it on my Facebook or Twitter, that would be freaking awesome. But until the next time guys, Killerkev here, and Killerkev out.